So in our Indian Constitution, now we discuss single citizenship concept. So single citizenship, though the Indian Constitution is federal and emphasizes a dual polity, center and states, it provides for only single citizenship. That is the Indian citizenship. The citizens in India owe allegiance only to the Union. There is no separate state citizenship. The other federal states like USA and Switzerland, on the other hand, adopted the dual citizenship. So there is no separate state citizenship. So it envisages federal constitution is Indian constitution is federal and a dual polity envisage. In USA, each person is not only just citizens of USA but also of the particular state to which he belongs. Thus, he was allegiance of both and enjoy dual sets of rights. He allow allegiance or his allegiance to both and enjoy dual sets of rights. One set conferred by the national government or another by the state government. This system creates the problem of discrimination. That is, a state may discriminate in favor of its citizens. So, so here you can see US's citizenship concept. So particular state he belongs, so it is the state citizenship, and thus he owes allegiance of to both and enjoy dual sets of rights, when one set conferred by the national government and another by the state government. This system creates the problem of discrimination. That is, a state may discriminate in favor of its citizens, and in matter like right to vote, right to hold public offices, right to practice professions, and so on. This problem is avoided in the systems of single citizenship prevalent in India. So, all in India, all citizens, irrespective of the state in which they are born or reside, enjoy the same political and civil rights of citizenship all over the country, and no discrimination is made between them. However, this general rule of absence of discrimination is subject to exceptions. The Parliament, sorry, the Parliament under Article 16 can prescribe residence within a state's or union territory as a condition for certain employments or appointments in the state. So, the Parliament in Article 16 can provide reside within a state or union territory as a condition for certain employments or appointments in the state or union territory, or local authority or other authority within the state or union territory. So ये पर आर्टिकल 16 के बारे में बोल रहा है तो क्या ना कैन प्रेस्क्राइब रेसिडेंस विद इन स्टेट और यूनियन टेरिटरी कैन एज ए कंडीशन फॉर सर्टेन एम्प्लॉयमेंट्स और अपॉइंटमेंट्स in that state or union territory, a local authority or other authority within that state or union territory. Accordingly, the Parliament enacted the Public Employment Requirements as to Residence Act 19 sorry, Parliament enacted the Public Employment Act 1957. And thereby authorized the Government of India to prescribe residence qualification only for appointment or to non-gazetted post in Andhra Pradesh, Himachal Pradesh, Manipur and Tripura. So, according to the Parliament, enacted the Public Employment Act 1957 and thereby authorized the Government of India to prescribe residential qualification and only for appointment to non-gazetted post in Andhra Pradesh, Himachal Pradesh, Manipur and Tripura. So here as this act expired in 1974, this is no such provision for any state except Andhra Pradesh and Telangana. So there is no such provisions for any state except Telangana and Andhra Pradesh. The Constitution under Article 15 prohibits discrimination against any citizen on grounds of religion, race, caste, and sex, and place of birth, and so on. So the Constitution prohibits discrimination against any citizen on grounds of religion, race, caste, sex, place of sex, or place of birth, and so and not on the grounds of residence. This means that the state can provide special benefits to give preference to its residents in matter of the matters they do not come within the purview of the rights given to by the constitution to the Indian citizens. For example, a state may offer concessions in fees and for education to its residents. तो यहाँ पर हमने देखा पूरी की पूरी कॉन्सेप्ट के बारे में सिंगल सिटीजनशिप एंड यहाँ पर आर्टिकल 19 के बारे में भी बोल रहा है, ठीक है, जहाँ पर प्रोटेक्शन देते हैं ऑफ इंटरेस्ट ऑफ द फैमिली ऑफ शेड्यूल ट्राइब को देते हैं, और यहाँ पर कुछ सेफ गार्ड एंड देयर ट्रेडिशनल वैकेशन के ऊपर भी काम करते हैं. इन द केस ऑफ जम्मू कश्मीर द स्टेट legislation is empowered to define the powers who are permanent residents of the state and confer any special rights privilege. So for Jammu and Kashmir, so state government and acquisition of immovable property in the state, settlement in the state, and scholarship and such other forms of aid provided by the state government. The Constitution of India, like all that of Canada, has introduced the system of single citizenship, then provided uniform rights for the people of India to promote the feeling of fraternity and unity among them and to build integrity in integrated Indian nation. Despite this, India has been witnessing a commercial rights, classic conflicts, caste wars, linguistic classes, and ethnic disputes. Thus, the cherished goal of the founding fathers and the constitution makers build an unified and integrated Indian nation has not fully realized. तो हमने डिस्कस कर लिया पूरी की पूरी. सो थैंक यू. एंड सिंगल सिटीजनशिप के कॉन्सेप्ट के बारे में आप देखिए, यहाँ से क्वेश्चन आएगा जरूर. ओके.